Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What's the word, family? What's up? Back on a Friday. What's good, y'all? Happy to see everybody, man. It's been a smooth week. What up, Wax Dog? What up, bro? What's popping? You already know what's up. We lit this morning, my nigga. We here. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Scott Shitty, what's up? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. Miss Jackie is in the building. Everybody act accordingly. Good morning, Miss Jackie. What's up? Jay the Great, what's up, bro? I see everybody is here. The family's here. We up early and ready, man. We getting to it. What's good, y'all? Y'all ready for the weekend or what? Good morning. Good morning, Sister Stacy. Good morning. Truly blessed as always. What's up, man? The whole family up here this morning, man. Double S, what's good? Y'all already know what's up, man. This is the intro, man. Shout out to everybody that found this channel. Shout out to the new subscribers, man. Shout out to the family. I told you around here, we family, man. Shout out to Photo Fame Elite, man. We here. I ain't going to turn up too much, but we going to get through this today because, like I say, ain't too much going on. But we going to chop it up today. Y'all know how we do. I'm going to take my time, man. And hopefully, shit don't start messing up. Anyway, let's go, y'all. What's up? What's up, Sharon? Good morning. Miss Linton. Salute to Fort Lauderdale. I heard it's going down there too. I just saw, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Palm Beach. I seen it just had a drug prostitution sting out there. Anyway, y'all, everybody in here, what's up? I'm gonna holler at the rest of y'all later. What's up, Dramatic? Man, y'all already know, man. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all waited long enough. Episode 437. Shout out to the replay gang. And today we're gonna be talking about how Kanye West and Adidas still trying to secretly finesse and get that money. Remember I said last week when they broke the story, Kanye West, he got a new office next to Adidas. He's trolling them. And I said, no, he not. They doing business again. And more proof today, facts. Adidas is sitting on 1.3 billion worth of Yeezys and they plan on selling it. But the key is, who do they think is going to buy it? And just another proof of what I've been telling people, how Kanye West is a slickster and he's a shyster and he's a finesse of the black community because this nigga whole agenda was to get paid off black people, man. That's what he always did. They all do the same shit. But Kanye West is the one who mastered that shit. How to what? Skin and grin around white people, talk proper English, British grammar, and then go to the hood and sell them dreams and get them to buy your shit. That's what Kanye West mastered, and people fell for it because Kanye West had his own cult going on, and his cult is fucking over with now. All right, that's just the truth. That Kanye West cult shit is over with. See, like I said, all this go back to the abomination where a lot of people started their own little cult followings, and everybody was supposed to be outspoken and I'm going to say what I want to say. No, remember all that stuff was popular, right? But my point is this: you'll see everybody that was running with all that. Oh, I'm smarter than you. I'm woke. I'm all of them fucking quiet now, and they all fucking ain't got nothing to say. What's up, Kim? Kim is in the building. What's up, Kim? Also, I want to say this today too. Shout out to all my people, you know, that keep that media coming in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kim. Kim is one of the providers of media. A few others, Colleen Washington, Faith. I done messed up because I don't want to miss nobody's name. Drika, Annette, all of y'all send me information. But I got people that send it, they send it round the clock. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I be on my shit. But at the same time, when I miss shit, they be on it. But at the same time, we going to get the information out. So shout out to everybody that contribute anything to this channel. Everybody is appreciated. Never forget that. All right? So look, like I said, it was a time where everybody had a lot to say. Remember, do y'all remember it was all these fucking movements? The woke. We had woke, Black Lives Matter, Antifa. We had people just, everybody was so smart. Everybody tried to make everything about the rainbow community. Everybody was so caught in the politics. Everybody was so fucking smart. All I'm saying is where the fuck they at now? Because I don't see nobody saying shit. And this is part of why I'm telling you that Yeezy cult shit is over with. Because Kanye West had influence over a lot of people's mind. They actually thought he was a fucking genius. But really, he's a genius, but at the same time, he's still an idiot. So you know what that means? The nigga's a Gemini. No disrespect to the real Geminis. He a fake Gemini. So my point is this. I told you before, Kanye West mastered the art of playing both sides, playing two different. I told you, Geminis is the masters of playing two different things. That's just what they do. Whether it's good or it could be bad. Kanye West is nothing but bad. But my point is this: who buying this shit now? Because they are banking on people buying this shit. Old ass Yeezys, all right? Now, like I said, the Yeezy caught over with. Why am I saying that? It's not because of no hate. Well, Adidas and Kanye West is not stupid. Salute John Shaft. What up, bro? Now, let me tell y'all something, man. They're not stupid. You think they're going to sit on $1.3 billion worth of stuff and just let it go to waste? Then they had the nerve to say that the money they get is going to go to donations. Come on now, y'all. Y'all see that? BS. Out of 1.3 billion, you know they're going to chop that money up. But like I said, these are the dirty games they play. And in my opinion, Kanye West think black people going to run and buy his sneakers again. That's what he think. Another thing, out of all the Yeezys, you got to remember, everybody was buying Yeezys like it was a cult. I ain't gonna lie, with some Yeezys, I liked it too. Like the Boost joints, the 7s and all whatever, the 700s and all that. Yeah, I liked them, but at the same time, I understand Kanye West and who he is. See, this is how arrogant he is. He said, well, shit, I'm from Chicago. Shit, I seen Jordan sell his Jordans for all that money all them years. I'm gonna sell my shit for more than Jordan. That's what this nigga did. This nigga made his sneakers more than Jordan, and Kanye West ain't never did shit but fucking program beats. But people bought that shit, and they're trying to do it again. Good morning, Thea. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Look. And my point is another thing Kanye West mastered too. He mastered the art of how to make cheap product and sell it for more. This is what I'm trying to tell people. See, Yeezus is hot. I want you to look at them right now. You will see they did not just put no leather on them at all. See, people don't know their history. They don't know fashion for real. You don't even know fucking quality. See, the whole purpose why the sneaker always cost a lot of money because it was made with 100% genuine leather. You'll see now most of these sneakers are jacked up in price, but they are not made in leather. This is made out of cheap product. Do you understand that? Cheap product. You make the product for the low, you sell it for the high. That's drug dealer shit. All right. That is marketing shit. These are all really cheap ass shit. And he also started the fucking bum culture, what I call it, is when you wear clothes that look dusty. Even though they might be new, they look dusty. He started that shit. That's why I told people, when you see half the young boy, half the people walking around, they look dusty. They walk around with dirty looking jogging suits and dirty ass Crocs. You tell me I'm lying. And dirty hair. Because this nigga is one of the dudes that made dirty culture. I call it dirty culture. You see that? He dressed like a bum. See, if you was outside and you see the nigga dressed like this and had a 40 in his hand, you would say he was a bum. Let's not play. Am I lying? If you was at a gas station and this nigga walked up to your car and said, ma'am, do you have 50 cents? You gonna say he nigga look like a bum. But Kanye West is the dude that made this bum culture, what I call it. But we was taught to be fresh. You feel me? When we come out the house. But he started the bum culture, right? And then he took Crocs and put a high price on it. Well, this is nothing but a fancy Croc. Meaning it's made out of rubber, it's made out of cheap product. That's what I'm talking about. Made out of cheap product. You make it for the cheap, sell it for the high. They might have made these shits $10 a pair, $7 a pair. It's not leather. What made sneakers expensive was genuine leather, genuine suede. You get it? Anything other than that texture was considered cheap. And that's why after a while they start folding up. But they was looking cute. And he also jacked part of the Coogee formula. See? That is Coogee print on those sneakers. That is a slick way of finessing the Coogee design. See, you can't trick me when it comes to all this shit. That's why I say I can't look at shit and just pay for it because it got to be something exclusive. I'm not just buying shit because what somebody buy. But like I said, that caught over with because they made a lot of money off this shit. And I just want to ask you one question. Out of all the money Kanye West made, what the fuck did he give back to the black community? Especially New York, Chicago. Do you see how my point is? Like I say, man, remember it was a time you had to have a pair of Yeezys, you had to have an iPhone. Right? All right. So Adidas will resume selling Yeezy shoe due to 1.3 billion excess stock. So they sitting on 1.3 billion worth of product that's going to waste. You think they're gonna let that shit go to waste? But keep in mind, the main point we gonna focus on. This nigga act like he had beef with Adidas because he wanted to get out that fucking slave deal he had. And he used black people to get out that deal, and he used black people as leverage. Now, they're slickly getting back together, probably did a behind-the-scenes renegotiation, and they're back trying to get paid. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are starting to see the big picture now that all these fucking games they've been playing, that shit over with. And you should not be a damn dummy to keep supporting these jackasses. After trying to figure out what to do with the 1.3 billion of excess stock. And remember, people always talk about, we talk about, man, this homelessness, is all this stuff going on, man. Why the world poor, people struggling? Well, you see right here, man, they can have $1.3 billion worth of sneakers. And we already know they could have been sold them sneakers for the low and did something for the people. We know that. But nah, they got to use that shit as a front. Because they ain't going to do shit. Out of 1.3 billion, they might give 300,000 to charity, but they're going to keep the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So at the end of the day, they got a whole bunch of stock. And now Adidas allegedly has opted to sell them, while the leading German footwear brand cut ties with Kanye West last year due to his anti-Semitic remarks. Adidas was left scratching his head with all of the leftover Yeezy merchandise. But see, around here, we're smart. And on this channel, I think I already went into the science and history of Adidas. And many of us know that Adidas is a German company. Yes, it is. But it is said that Adidas has ties, pardon me, Adidas has ties to the what? Nazis, the Third Reich. That is the history of the company. So as you see, this is all a game. It always been a game. What has been a game? Adidas been affiliated with the Nazis, allegedly, but it was black people that made Adidas popping. See the game? But then again, they do got the movie out now called Air, and showing you how Nike went to a whole nother level when they signed Jordan, which showing you they always need somebody black to make their corporations pop, such as Apple, such as any other one you want to say. These are facts. So we must be stupid if we think they're going to sit on $1.3 billion. But the question is, who's going to buy it? Are you going to buy it? Are you going to buy your pair of Yeezys? Are you going to still be in a Yeezy cult of collecting Yeezys for nothing with a whole bunch of that shit in your closet? And you got to remember, when he did that bullshit, the stock dropped on all of them shits. I've been seeing Yeezys for $100 and change. Shit's dropped. So my point is, niggas was risking their life for Yeezys, going broke on Yeezys. Now Yeezys are worth nothing. And this is another example of what I was talking about with all of that fad shit. Because fads always gonna come and go. It's only certain things that sustain longevity. So back what I said, when you look at these sneakers now, what the fuck do they look like? Take away the fucking name. Do they look like just some cheap ass bullshit? And how many of us seen many different knockoff pairs of Yeezys? We seen the Walmart brand. We seen many other brands of this knockoff shoe because it's easy to clone them. They're cheap. And all they did was put a nice, comfortable rubber sole on it. But when you're dealing with production and manufacturing, those are cheap. It does not have a trace of leather on them at all. And that's why you'll see now most of the sneakers, they plasticed out, they got cheap material, but they put most of the money into the sole now. Anyway, who's going to buy this shit? And this is what they say. This is what Adidas says allegedly. What we are trying to do now over time is to sell parts of the inventory and donate money to the organizations that are helping us, and that we are also hurt by Kanye's statement. He said, remember he said about the so-called Jews or whatever. However, Golden didn't specify how the distribution of Yeezys would roll out or if Ye would get a pay cut, because you're not going to tell that part. And you're also trying to come with a marketing plan on how you're going to trying to get people to buy these Yeezys again, because y'all know y'all fucked up. So all you got to know, all that mumbo jumbo just said, Adidas and Kanye West have to find a plan on how to get black people to start buying Yeezys again, because the stock have dropped. So once again, we're going to see another thing. they also know that we are in inflation and the economy is crashing, and people cannot afford $400 sneakers right now, $350 sneakers. What else, y'all? All of the drug dealers are getting locked up. So being that all the drug dealers and criminals are getting locked up, those are the number one consumers of Yeezy. So when you see the people on the street getting broke, that means they ain't going shopping like that no more. I broke all this down about how the malls in America, let me tell you off the rip right now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of stores in America made it off of drug money. I already told you this. One of the number one stores that made it big off drug money is Foot Locker. Foot Locker. Why you think they started putting stores like Lids back in the day? Lids, the Fitty Cap store, all of those stores was for drug dealers because we was on the block. That was our attire. They knew how to make money off the attire of the drug dealer and the gangbanger. You understand that? Jimmy Jazz, all of them is with the same program. They market clothes to niggas in the street because niggas in the street got cash money to go buy the merch. Working people do not shop every day. They don't shop every weekend. But people in the street shop every other day, every weekend, always going out, shop. So all these corporations understood the game of marketing clothes to the drug dealer, to the street people. That's what all this high-end fashion brand is about. And everybody was with the payout. So, like I say, m.reck jackets, 8-ball jackets, the Nike suits, all that shit is made for niggas on the block. That's the marketing scheme. So even with this is the marketing scheme. Okay, we got people wearing Crocs already. So let's make a designer Croc. But really, this is a cheap piece of rubber formed in a fancy design. All right, this is some bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is some bullshit right here. Put it like this. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, they designed out, but I'm just saying some shit like this really should be worth like $60. That's all I'm saying. I'm just being real. In reality, these shit should not be worth more than a pair of shell toe. I'm just being honest with y'all because I understand manufacturing and I understand that to make these shits probably was no more than $8 to make. I get tops 12. That's it. That's my opinion. But when you're Adidas and you have your own plants and your own connections, you can get anything for the low, and they sell it to you for $300-$400. This is how everybody gets rich. That's right. Up against the wall. That's right. All of those stores are made for drug dealers, y'all. City trend, street money. That's my whole point. Drug money, street money has sustained America forever. That's how you think the malls were able to function all these years. Why you think a lot of y'all, I don't know where everybody from, but you'll see when the mall's been shutting down and certain stores in the mall's been shutting down. I done seen Macy's shut down in some places because people ain't, the drug money been slowed up. We remember back in the day when we were young and coming up, man, we always went shopping. We know that. We went shopping every day, every other day. Sometimes we went shopping 20 deep. We all shopping. We all got shopping bags. That's what I'm telling y'all what I know because I did it. That's what we did. We made all this shit pop. I told we the ones that made Polo, Tommy, all that shit because we was going buying all that shit. We already bought all the drugs. We bought all that shit when they first dropped. And my point is, all of these brands built off the drug money, y'all. Jordan got rich off drug money. That's the truth. Everybody's wearing Jordans now in the modern time, but that was from working money. Jordan made all his money from drug dealers, man, because only drug dealers could afford that shit. The average parent cannot afford to buy no pair of Jordans, y'all. This is the history of the shit. Get it? So, being that they know the drug game is slowed up and they shutting it down, the merch is not moving like that. So they got to come with more creative plans on how to sell a lot of this merch. This is why they can't sell that merch for the high no more. But anyway, like I said, Kanye West is an actor. He mastered on playing the minds of black people and white people. Many people understand he learned the game from his wife, Kim Kardashian. I already broke down how Kim Kardashian is a social media queen, not because she takes pictures, because Kim Kardashian has been connected with Mark Zuckerberg and a lot of people in the world of tech. And she took those connects and put Kanye West onto it as well. That's why you will see what Kanye West got with Kim. He went to a whole nother level as far as publicity-wise, marketing-wise, and branding-wise. And he started playing a whole lot of social media games. They understand the game, y'all. That's what I was trying to tell people from day one. These are the people that understood how to play the community and get paid at the same time. You also sell your merch and monetize every little thing you do, get $1 off it. These are the ones that master that game, y'all. And Kanye West is the master of it. So I want the people to understand, because it's always about the dollar and getting people rich. That's why I said, that's why I also wanted to show my people, man, which we already spoke about a lot. You know, what's up, Black Barbie? What's up, everybody pulling up? I see y'all. The family is in here. What's up, Lisa D, Big Phil? It's Friday, y'all. Happy everybody here. But look, that's what we spoke about. Like, you know how we always talk about how rich this person is, that person, oh, they rich, oh, he the man. But this is why I want to show people, like, if I show you this man right here and I say, who is that? You probably ain't even gonna know who this is. Guess what? I don't even know who he is. But one thing I do know, he's over Kanye West. And this is what I want to try to tell people, like, all the people that we was trained to worship, I just wanted people to understand that all these people you worship, they have a boss and they have somebody they have to worship and bow down to. So this is why I was trying to tell you, man, you always got the puppet master, man. And I told you, the only reason why they are rich because they are the masters of getting checks. Break it down, short story. Getting a check means getting money from the white man, all right? Or the European, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Getting money from other people. See, I told you, these are the ones that, see, Kanye is the one to go to this white man right here, or European, whatever he is. He's the one to go to him and say, look, I got an idea. I got an idea how we can get paid. You see? Now, see, the black community, they look up to me. They just waiting right now to see what's the next thing I'm gonna wear. And see, I'm gonna come out with this, but see, we're gonna get paid. And I just need y'all to help me get it across the world. I just need y'all to help me manufacture it. And I'm gonna do everything else we gotta do. I'm gonna do the promotion. I'm gonna do, you get it? And this is how these people say, okay, sounds good. Okay, I'll put the money up because they don't have nothing to lose. They say, okay, but my point is, it's your people that always go to them with the idea how to get paid off us. And then at the end of the day, they cash it up. You know, everybody on the stock market eats. Who are the people on the stock market? The people on the stock market are the people that don't give a fuck about what they selling, what's being sold, what's going on. All they want is they fucking return on their money. And this is how everybody gets paid off of one entity called a pair of Yeezys. And Kanye West is the master of that. So when you see people that love Kanye West, a lot of them in high up places, they don't love him. They love him because of he makes them money. And like somebody said, see, you got some people that deal with black people because it's about money, but not only that, sometimes they deal with you according to how you make them feel. See, if you make them feel good, they'll deal with you. But if you make them feel a certain way, they don't fuck with you. See, when you're making the money, you help them feel good. When you sing and dance and shuck and jive and do all that nigga shit, you make them feel good. When you put on dresses, they feel good, nigga. But see, when you start putting your foot down and standing on what you're standing on, that's when they don't like you no more. So I told you Kanye West is the master of playing games. All right? But anyway, enough of that, because I'm going to be real. Adidas is down the gutter now. They's finished. They finished. They done. They ain't coming back. It's my opinion. They not coming back. All right? And I told you, see this right here? When you go out, everybody know no matter where you from, when you go outside, you're going to see somebody dressed like this. And I told you, this is the nigga that started this bum-ass culture. All right? It's called bum shit. I don't give a fuck what the name of that shirt is. That you look, nigga, you look like a bum. And my point is, this has become normal. You see, this is how I'm dressed when I'm working on a car or I'm fucking going to work or some bullshit. But he is the one. And people don't understand. Now, we know what, y'all. They already try to dumb us down mentally, right? They also, people don't understand, they also try to dumb us out fashion-wise. That's why they keep coming up with these goofy cultures of dress. They keep coming up with this dusty-looking form of dress because it perpetuates the image of us looking like bums when we outside. There's nothing fly about none of this shit. Then if you want to bring it back, I'll even go further that even everything Kanye West is wearing is the same exact thing white people used to wear once upon a time. And some of them still dress like that. See, he dressed like a so-called redneck trucker, allegedly. I'm just telling y'all what that shit is, man. But he made that shit trendy and put names on it and got people walking around wearing that dumbass shit. See that? Anyway, let's move on, y'all. Prize from the Fugees, the nigga they said a snitch. Allegedly, he is now suing 50 Cent and Kyrie Irving over FBI informant allegations. Do you see this? This man is saying that basically they had no right to say that, and they have no proof when it was said in court that that's what this man did. But you see a desperate ass rapper, he's trying to sue. He's trying to sue 50 and Kyrie Irving. Fugees rapper Prize is suing 50 Cent and Kyrie Irving over allegations of him being an FBI informant. According to the Los Angeles Times, Pras attorney sent notification letters to representatives for 50 and NBA star Kyrie Irving, along with Rolling Stone on Wednesday. So you see this dude trying to get paid. He trying to get paid and he trying to come for 50. In a since deleted Instagram post on April 24th, 50 shared a screenshot of a headline named Pras as an FBI informant with 50 captioning the photo, "I knew this fool was a rat." And he said, "I'm glad I never fucked with that guy, with this guy." A day later, Irvin referred to Pras in a tweet that read, "A whole FBI informant was in the Fugees for that long?" So as you see, he's hurt now. Pras is hurt. Dude, you a rat. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, he's suing them. I don't know how this is going to hold up in court, but once again, we just showing y'all, we just looking at how fucked up the world is and how desperate this shit is going down, y'all. You see this shit, this dude trying to sue. Now we got to get into the real shit of this damn show, man. Hold on, I need a pause for this one. Hold me 1 second, man. All right, let's go, man. It ain't nothing major, but because I'm tired of talking about this stuff, to be honest with y'all, man. But it's like, I told you this the fucking agenda. So let's get into it, man, because I told you these people selling out. And I told you everybody is selling out to cater to the gay community. Hey, people in the rainbow community, I told you these people trying to take all y'all money and they don't care shit about y'all neither. So look, Janelle Monae has sold out officially. Y'all know she already came out the closet. This ain't about that. But one thing I will say about people like her, one thing you got to understand about Janelle Monae, she did the same exact game that Lil Nas X made. This is the new game they've been playing. See, remember, they don't come out and tell you their sexuality when they first come out because it's all about getting you hooked on them. Like hook, line, sinker, like when you go fishing. See, they get you hooked on them first. Then when you're hooked on them, then they come out the closet. That's what Lil Nas X did. Janelle Monae did the same thing because they didn't want to tell you at first. But see, once you're hooked, then they come out with it. So she is also now pushing the rainbow agenda at the highest level because she just sold out in her movie called Lipstick Lovers, and it's specifically for you know who, and she sold out. Only reason why I'm saying she sold out because she did not come out this way. And I also wanted to show you how desperate they are. When I told people months ago, they are now making world music. They are now making music also as well, just strictly for the rainbow community. I told y'all that. And they put it all together. And they're going with the new agenda of flipping all women. They've been trying to flip the men, right? The whole Obama era to now. But now the plan is to flip all the women. I broke all this shit down to you. This is why all the girls have to be super tough. You get it? Girls gang, girls night out. Yeah, pajama parties, all of that. Clown shit. Why I say it's clown shit? Because it has nothing to do with the real world. Those are all preferences and playing around, having fun. When it comes to this real shit, you're going to see what's going on. But anyway, we're going to look at this. Janelle Monae wears a Pokemon onesie after all-night orgy in new video. See, in the video, she's promoting having orgies with all women. Do you see how she sold out? So let's start counting, y'all. She's selling out right now. Kiki Palmer sold out about a week ago. Monique came out the closet. Why does everybody want to be gay now? Obviously, you could tell it's for money. You could tell. Because I will say this, Janelle Monae, I'm pretty sure you've been on that side. Y'all all been playing them games. That's how you got in the game. But see, it wasn't marketable to promote that behavior before. That's my whole point. They couldn't promote it because it wasn't marketable. Meaning, if Janelle Monae would have came out the rip as so-called gay, it might have not hit the same. So she had to come out with that role. I also wanted to show y'all how a lot of this so-called black woke stuff, well, up under a lot of this black woke stuff, it's a lot of rainbow people up under this black woke stuff too. See, a lot of people don't know that neither. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at this morning, y'all, because this chick sold all the way out. Our national nightmare is over. Janelle Monae's new album is coming, and ahead of its June release, the star has released a new music video featuring a lot of nudity, sex, partying, and a Pokemon onesie. Also, don't forget the Pokemon onesie represent pedophilia. You got to remember that. Told y'all that, man. Y'all people don't get it, do you? This also represents finessing teenagers because she's marketing the teenagers. I already told y'all this. Oh, this is the market of youth, teenagers. Get it? Kid shit. Remember I showed you yesterday, Doja Cat, teddy bear in the back? Those are signs and symbols for Chester behavior. And she with the shits. Told y'all, man, this bitch sold out all the way out. Why? Because we know she ain't have to do this. Let's say it again. Your sexual preference has nothing to do with making money. Your sexual preference, I thought it was for the bedroom and your personal life. Why everybody's sexual preference got to be on a fucking TV on a 70-inch screen? Why? Because it has to push the agenda of what? What you see. Because the whole new plan is to make all of the women fruity. Not for fun, not for sexual preference. It's dealing with reproduction. It's dealing with no more family household. Over with. That's it. No man and woman shall come together and reproduce. I think that's the plan. But anyway, remember, it went past fun and ladies' night out and girls playing around. We know all that. I'm talking about on a bigger scheme of things. This how low they going. Janelle Monae drops new song, Lipstick Lover, trending on Twitter. But this is my point. Y'all see how she first came out, right? She ain't come out like that. Even though I understand signs and symbols, she was already showing that she was with that behavior. That's why she always had this tie on. She already always had the tie on, dressed like a man. But I also want to show y'all how she represents the breed of weirdos that this whole, like when I see people like her and this behavior, all of this coincides with the whole woke, all of that shit. Woke, George Soros, Black Lives Matter, all that fake ass shit. All that shit go hand in hand. That's why that's why a lot of people know within the Black Lives Matter, it was layers under that, because you also have the rainbow community heavy affiliated with Black Lives Matter and woke. All that shit was wrapped in one. But a lot of that woke stuff, they say a lot of that stuff was really just, I ain't even gonna say nothing. But don't forget, the number one letter, that's the starting letter of the LGBT, that's the answer right there, who really got the power and who been pulling the strings behind a lot of this shit. It's called the feminist movement too. But my point is, my whole thing is talking about black weirdos. Why? Because a lot of black people are indulging in cultures that is not theirs. They're doing anything for money. They're following white people or European culture, doing any fucking thing, and then want to come and say, keep using this fucking black card, and they don't even know who the fuck they are. But that's not the point. The point is they all are doing this shit to get paid. So when she was like this, I had respect for her. And even when she came out the closet, I had respect for her. But now I have no respect because she has went lower than low. And like I said, these are the images they wanted to portray to get you hooked, to make you think, oh, Janelle, she's so sweet and innocent. Oh, she's so nice. But I told you, she always been on that weird shit. Always wearing ties. That was already promoting stud behavior. You see that? But that's not the point. The point is, man, they with that weird shit. Meaning, they are not us. Janelle Monae's Lipstick Lover music video has fully melted our brains. See the reaction she getting from it? So what does that mean? It's fucking backfiring on her dumb ass. See that? See how desperate she is? This desperation, y'all. This is how desperate they are now. This is why I wanted to show you about your black celebrities. They're fucking desperate. Why? Because Janelle Monae, I'm pretty sure you came in the game. You didn't come in the game for all of this. See? When you came in the game, you probably really did want to just be conservative and make good music. But see, now you showed us how low that you have gone. You on the same shit as Doja Cat. You just so-called black. You and Doja Cat on the same exact shit, all of y'all. And this is showing y'all, this is what they're promoting now. The new world of you know what. And I'm not here to knock the community. It's not about that. All right. It's not about knocking nobody's preference. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say this. If everybody is fruity, what's gonna happen after that? I guess shit, we might as well start cashing out now because it's over. Fuck it. Everybody be fruity. Everybody just gonna be fruity. That's it. Now, is everybody gonna be fruity, or are they trying to make everybody fruity a fad? Which one is it? See? Are they using the technique called subliminal messages and predictive programming? Do you outright see what they're trying to do? Now you see how all this ties in together? Now you got to take the Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Glorilla, Lotto. You got to take all that shit, put it together. It's all the agenda of what? We will now turn all the women out. We will make them super tough. We'll make them want to be gangsters. We will make them be lovers. But we'll make them be everything except for mothers, wives, and, shit like that. And bosses. See? I don't know if people don't peep it, but black women are being exploited to the highest level of all people, of all women. Black women are eye candy for the world at the highest level. Y'all ain't noticed that yet? It's called pimping. That's what it's called. Pimp them out. Third woman files lawsuit against George Foreman. Y'all know George Foreman got 2 allegations on him. His movie just dropped. They still coming for George Foreman. Everybody got a George Foreman grill, but they still trying to take George Foreman down. Just showing y'all the struggle continues on what? Wipe their ass out. Oh, speaking of wipeouts, look. Man killed at gas station. Gunman shoots every customer in the store. And this happened in Detroit. But peep game. This the shit I be talking about right here. Now, you see how easy it is? You go to the store and you fuck around and get killed. This idiot right here, y'all. This idiot went in the store. I guess the nigga swiped his card and was short. And being that he had the money to pay for what he was trying to get, he tried to walk out the store with it. Mind you, when he tried to walk out the store, the owner locked the door on him. And this dude told him, he said, if you don't unlock this door, I'm going to shoot everybody in the store. And that's what happened. The dumb nigga locked the door, and this nigga shot everybody in the store. And sometimes that's showing you, too, how them owners will get you fucked up, too. See, y'all know a lot of them people that own them stores, they fucking petty as hell. They ain't trying to let nobody go with shit. So instead of the man letting them just walk out with the shit he stole, that man got killed and people got shot. And guess how much it was all over? That's right, Shayna. $3. $3. So I'm showing you how low the people are going. I'm showing you fucking third world country behavior. See that? David Langston says he pleaded don't shoot to the gunman who, according to police, was angered in a dispute with the clerk over $3. He said his best friend Gregory Carlos Samuel Fortner Kelly also begged the clerk to open the gas station's locked door and let them out. That's like we in the store, y'all. This nigga robbing it or whatever. We like, man, just let us out. This nigga locked us in the store with him. And then the nigga said, I'm gonna shoot everybody in here. That's what he did. But it really was over the store owner. So if I got shot, I would sue the fuck out of that store. Why? He was that petty over $3 fucking. But then again, it's two sides to every story. The owner was petty over $3, but it also shows us how hungry and desperate this nigga was. And I told my people this desperate shit is hitting the fan now. It's lit. The desperation games is lit. Big ass nigga, $3. He ain't even got $3, y'all. Told y'all, man, this the world we in right now. This the world we in right now. That's why I be trying to tell people, get your ass up, go get what you got to get, and get out the fucking way. And you see, I understand. I know how to bust moves before dusty niggas like this wake up. You see what I'm saying? Dusty niggas like him wake up like at 3 p.m. in the afternoon and shit. You feel me? Yeah. So anyway, you already gonna tell this nigga sleep on people's couch. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Also, I already broke this down. Whenever you see a criminal, 9 times out of 10, he always gonna have dreads. It's always gonna be the same look, now isn't it? Because this is a manufactured criminal look. Told you. They started with Lil Wayne and all of that. They been came up with an idea on how to manufacture criminal fashion. I told you. When you make them dress in criminal attire and you get them to start looking like criminals, not only can we stereotype them, but it gives us a good idea on who they are. Meaning, when I see a nigga with dreads, 9 times out of 10, a nigga got a gun on him, some weed, some shit like that. That's how they think. I already told you this 1,000 times. Because it's called manufacturing fashion. Or should I say also manufacturing stereotypes. They come up with ways so they can be able to allegedly tell who's who. And that's why you'll see everybody on your TV screen, 9 times out of 10, that's getting locked up with this some dumb shit, especially when they black. 9 times out of 10, they're going to have some dreads. Or they gonna have a fresh fade, or they're going to have dreads. Which one? Y'all already know. Because this is because the rappers was growing it out, so the niggas in the street started doing it the same way. And they didn't know they was part of the program called Operation Lock All They Ass Up. So let's move on, y'all. Because they're saying that what? The CDC is investigating possible resurgence of monkeypox and amid dozens of new cases in the U.S. I understand a lot of this stuff didn't go away. in my opinion, in my sick head, I said this before. I already think somewhere in some labs, they probably got 1,000 different strands of different things already in jars put up. And I feel like they can unleash whatever they want to unleash. Like every week, they can unleash something new. That's how I just look at stuff. And once again, it's already out there. It's already said. Somebody said it a long time ago. It has been repeated again and is now considered fact that they said that particular strand that rocked America, they said that shit came from a Wuhan lab, and they said that it was released. So what does that mean? Well, they was telling you that they always got shit going on in the lab. That's what they were telling us. We always got some shit going on we fucking playing with. The thing is, when we want to unleash the shit, sit. Because also you got to remember, even to find a cure, they got to still experiment with these diseases or sicknesses. You get it? But we also know that in our ancestors' days, they gave them tainted blankets with monkeypox. Only thing they did was change the name. Or, pardon me, smallpox. They changed the name from smallpox to monkeypox, but it's all pox. Same shit. Salute, everybody. That's right. Every disease got a cure. Salute, Boulevard. So, what also does this apply to, family? This applies to biological warfare. Biological warfare. And mind you, I'm starting this yesterday. I was peeping it yesterday. I'm watching TV. Commercial come on. Magic Johnson. What kind of commercial he doing? RSV. So I'm like, that respiratory, virus still going around too. But I peep how they had Magic Johnson doing a commercial, see? That bring more attention to that RSV because people gonna look like that. Magic, what the fuck Magic doing? Because I'm looking at him like, Magic, okay, you supposed to get HIV. What you doing in the RSV commercial? But I understood he promoting that agenda. That what? RSV is still on the loose. People still getting this respiratory infection stuff. So we can look at it, y'all. They got a whole bunch of different things going on, man. They got this biological warfare. They got that financial stuff going on. You feel me? They cracking down on the criminal element. We see what's going on. Also, don't forget, all these also apply to the plagues that has been written in the scripture. It's one of the plagues. What they say was 7 plagues or something like that. Well, there's been a lot of plagues being unleashed. Y'all see it? Hold up. That's right, church lady. I did a whole video on that about Magic Johnson. He ain't never had that thing. He finessed. I did a whole video on that. It's in the catalog. Broke that down. Magic Johnson had a Magic Johnson. That's the whole joke of him beating AIDS is trying to say he has a magic private part. You get it? Magic Johnson. A Johnson is a what? Y'all know that's the word that they call it, Magic Johnson. So being ahead of Magic Johnson, being that he's Magic Johnson, he beat AIDS because he had a Magic Johnson. You get it? That's the joke. But this is all other type of shit. You know what I mean? These are games they play. But that's right. In my opinion, he never had it, and I broke it down on this channel. That's my opinions. Don't get mad at me, Magic. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Whoever really run things can't be human. No, they're not. They're not. They don't have souls. That's why, y'all. Some of us got souls, and some people just don't. When you don't have a soul, you do anything, y'all. Everybody has a spirit. Everybody don't have a soul. It's a difference. But let's move on to this because she got a lot of soul. And this also what I was trying to tell my people about. When you blinded by that stupid ass race shit, you ain't never gonna get the big picture. Check it out. She said, let's talk about racism. A kid's book about white privilege. But the fact of the matter within this video, she was breaking down about the bogus Black history story of slavery. And she basically was saying, so basically you want me to believe that y'all went over here and grabbed some black people and brought them back over here. And she was talking about shit like that. So that's why I want to tell people, man, you got people that know more about you than you, but you so caught up in this race shit. That's why ain't nobody gonna help you. Because the person that's gonna help you might be different from what you think they're supposed to look like. But this is what I try to tell people, how the whole world know your history, the whole world know the tricks, the secrets. A lot of people, they just don't say nothing. They sit back and watch like, bam, what they gonna do? That's why I want to tell people, man. She broke down the whole science of slave. I ain't gonna say she went into the whole thing, but this whole video was based on white people allegedly going to get blacks from Africa, bringing them back on the ship. She basically was saying, how the hell y'all brought all them people back on them ships? Because if y'all did say a lot of them died on the ship, and she basically was going into the history, basically saying that white brainwashing some bullshit. And it wasn't a black woman speaking up for black people, it was an Asian. But anyway, at the end of the day, I know the truth, what's going on. I told you, everybody know but you. But the sad thing is, all this information coming out a little too late. Because we know what we looked at yesterday, didn't we, y'all? We seen them immigrants coming in like the Million Man March. We already seen that. That's why I told people, man, it's a new day now. Things have changed. Hold up. I bet Native Americans ain't even native to these lands. That's right. Yeah, man. See, it's a lot of wordplay with that stuff, man. You know, that's Babylon wordplay. See, when I say natives, I really be talking about the people that was here before all of them came here. But then they flipped it, and native means something else, meaning the people that first established after the. No, when I say native, I really be saying the people that was here before anybody got here. But some people gonna say it's Aboriginal, whatever. But yes, also we got a special guest up in here on a Friday. What's good?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. What's good, Rondell?
What's going on? I had to I was listening in, even though I wasn't in the chat. I was
Okay, that's
listening
what's
and
up.
just shaking my head some of this stuff. This is crazy. What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all? Salute to Rondell's unpopular opinion, man. Y'all know how we cook, man. Had to pull a special feature today. You know how we do this thing, you know. I got to get your opinion because, like I said, some of the things I'm speaking on, I got to get a female's opinion to make it fair. So we're going to go back into that Janelle Monae thing, and we're going to go back into that Yeezy thing, but we're going to finish up right here as far as with this particular woman. Like I say, man, she was breaking down the true history. She was breaking down the true history as far as from the aspect of that story of slaves is bogus. And are we supposed to believe that? And she also was breaking down how they teaching this in school. That's why you see a kid's book about white privilege. And hold up. I'm gonna let you cruise for a minute because we're gonna go back through all of this. So I know you just pulled up, but we're gonna put, you know how we do. Give me 1 second, we're gonna take it back. Now, the new immigration bill is a Trojan horse for E-Verify and is a threat to all Americans. But pause right here. I told people everything in America is gonna be verified. And I broke down that, look, y'all, I ain't making this shit up. I ain't reaching. I was talking about this 2 years ago. Why? Because I saw it first in 2020. And I was watching on TV. It was happening in China already. This is how I knew it was going to happen. This is how I knew C-19 was something else. C-19 was just a word to implement all the other stuff that's going on right now. That's why I was trying to tell people it was deeper than just that. That was just a distraction. They needed a reason to put everything you see now. And here's my proof. Here's our proof that what? New immigration bill is a Trojan horse for E-Verify. So basically, they're going to make it, everything has to be verified due to the fact we got all these foreigners in the country. But everybody is going to have to be verified. And they're trying to use this as the excuse to say, look, now we're going to be able to see who's the real Americans from the fake Americans, who's not supposed to be here. This is why I told people, a lot of people going to get snatched up and you get put in a fucking FEMA camp. If you cannot prove you are verified, you could be labeled as a fucking immigrant. Might as well say. What you got to say about this, Ronnie?
Shout out to the chat because I said the same thing. That is definitely an eye. If you look at the camera, it looks like an eye.
Sure is.
It's an eye in the sky. That's exactly what it is. And you know, this is just a push towards the social credit system. This stuff has already been going on in China for a couple of years now. Like they're already on what, 7, 8G? We're on 5G. So we're actually behind. But you know, slowly but surely, we're gonna move towards the social credit system. They're gonna be
right.
Soon as they came out with biometrics, first it went from your thumbprint, right? Remember when the iPhone still had a button and a lot of these Androids still had buttons? You would, let's get your fingerprint to open the phone. Then it went straight to your biometrics as far as your face, like Face ID to open the phone. So they just getting people just comfortable and just letting them know, like, listen, like, we're gonna eventually own you. And honestly, you could take it back to when they started scanning your body at the airport. That was
Yep.
like what, 10 years ago.
Yep. Same technology. That's right.
So, like, you know, through Facebook and the box around the face, face recognition on Facebook, this stuff has been coming into play. And it's crazy how they're saying a new immigration bill is a Trojan horse for e-verify. They used to even have verification at the border, and they reversed that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? 45 had that up because people was coming through, coyotes in the cartel with people, kids, saying, oh, this is my son, this is my daughter, or this is my family member. And come to find out that person wasn't even kin to them at all when they did the DNA verification.
That's right. Let me say this real quick too, because I know, I know where you work at. I know your field of work. Like yesterday, my peoples had to call the bank. And when they called the bank up, because they had to get some things straight with their account. Long story short, the lady was like, oh, okay, I know it's you. She said, I checked your voice, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's my point. All this shit is already in effect. But the key thing you said too earlier is that we got to understand that each and every part of the program was implemented on a cell phone. So like you said, iPhone 1 year, we're gonna implement the what? The fingerprint. Another year we'll implement the eye scan, another with the voice, but they already got it all, but they only release it piece by piece by piece to make it normal. So it's all normal now. And like y'all was saying, that eye, that's the eye of Lucifer right there, y'all. That is the eye of Lucifer, man. That's just, the eye of Lucifer is the one that watches, that sit between you and the Most High. Yeah, that's why you can't get to the Most High, because Lucifer always on your ass watching you. That's what a lot of that shit is about. And but like you said before, the credit score. Go ahead, Ronnie.
The crazy thing is now they started, if you notice, I don't know if y'all noticed in the chat and fame, that when your phone doesn't update, they always do the update overnight while you sleeping. And when you wake up and you look at your phone, it says your phone is now, the update is now complete. And it's like, when did the phone update? It updated while you were sleeping overnight hours. But it's crazy, and it's just little by little they just bringing it all in, because eventually it's going to move to a social credit system. And also now what the face recognition can do is it can scan your face even with a mask on. So when people start committing crime and thinking they can get away via the mask, that's going to be out. It's honestly really is crazy. It really is. But China is already doing this, and America is gonna follow suit, and everybody else is just, it's insane.
I got something else for you real quick and simple. For a lot of people don't understand about the social credit score. They don't really know it's real, but I need you to explain with clarity exactly what the social credit score is and how it's going to affect people.
So essentially what the social credit score is the, basically, in the most layman terms I could put it in, it's basically the societal dynamic of China right now. It's basically societal dynamic. So you see how now in America you have your freedom to say what you want, do what you pretty much want to do. Over there, it's none of that. Like, the internet shut off by a certain time. Like, there's no internet hours for an interval of time. So that could be from 11 to 7, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. maybe. Scanning your biometrics, right? Checking your background, seeing who has a record. People who basically snitch on you if you curse too much, right? Just every little thing is scrutiny over every little thing you do. It's looking at your background, your history, whether you're a felon, whether you're a criminal, where you work at, what you do for a living. So it's under complete scrutiny. It's a societal dynamic and complete scrutiny of the government, the CCP, the Communist Party of China. So America is gonna adopt that. Like, they're gonna adopt it, and you can see slowly but surely. It's basically there in every aspect of your business. Every aspect.
It's going to affect the people, because the key thing, the social credit score, can be used against you at any time. It's just what it is. It's going to be standard.
Yep.
And it can be used against you when it comes to employment, housing, loans, stuff like that. Oh, you can't get this loan because you got a ticket for throwing trash.
Listen, they'll know
Stupid shit.
if you got money before you even walk in the store.
Yeah, exactly. That's how.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly,
they're
exactly.
gonna know.
And this how they're gonna know you're not supposed to be in this neighborhood. You're not even supposed to be in the store. Shit like that. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Another thing I want to talk about, which I'm gonna show right here, is inside the Ku Klux Klan's plan to conquer America. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because I always tell people that these people are still around. They just behind the scenes and they pay other people to do their work now. And I wanted to show people how these are some of the number one people that own a lot of corporations that we support. And maybe Adidas is one of them. I just trying to tell y'all this shit. See,
not the Third Reich.
Yeah, the Third Reich. Inside the Ku Klux Klan plans to conquer America. I got to show this because people thought it's still about walking around with hoods on. So what am I showing you? I'm showing you how even so-called evil has changed their ways and transitioned over. Everybody has transitioned over and finessed their ways except for us. We the ones that still don't get it. That shit has changed. But we don't even know who the key players are no more, who are the ones against us no more. That is the thing. So now we're going to go back to the top of the top because I tie it all together. This is what I'm saying. When you see Ku Klux Klan plan to conquer America, this niggas like him down with that shit. Also, I'm starting to peep him out too. All that Trump shit is shenanigans too. When he on that Trump shit, he be trolling. That nigga ain't about nobody but himself. So my point is this. Like I said, when we really break down this sneaker, it's really some cheap shit. Let's be honest. It's some real cheap shit, high turnover. A lot of people got paid off this shit on the stock market around the world, from America to Germany, and this nigga's responsible for it. But my point is, the Klan moves different. The racist people move different. And I understand how they can use a nigga like him for a mouthpiece to sell their merch to us. So I just need you to give your insight on Kanye West and this $1.3 billion excess stock they sitting on that they plan to sell to black people. What you got to say about this, Rondell?
First of all, I know I'm not crazy, right? But I'm looking at the side, right? Go back to the other picture with the numbers on the side. Now, Fame, tell me those numbers don't remind you of the SS soldiers.
Military shit.
Don't it remind you of their tattoos that they used to have?
As soon as you said that, it hit me. As soon as you said it, I never paid attention to it. As soon as you said it, hit me. That's the military shit right there.
Remember when they used to be like, when they used to try to lie and say, "Oh, I wasn't down with, down with that," and and they try to deny it because now they living in America now and they done revamped, they didn't change their life, but they really a Nazi soldier, and then they identify them from the tattoos. It looks like those concentration camp tattoos. Like that's what they look like on the side. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, honestly, Adidas basically made what they would call in the media a woke decision by canceling Kanye immediately, not thinking of sustainability of the brand and long term. But this is what happens when you use the culture to basically profit and sustain, and you thought that you can continue to do that long term. And you knew how volatile Kanye West was before you inked the deal with him. You knew who he was. He'd been this way for a good while now. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all inked this deal. So y'all know that he's sporadic. As soon as he says something about the small hats, it became a problem. But he was walking around saying slavery wasn't a choice. He said a whole bunch of stuff before that, and y'all still inked the deal with him. So y'all knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? And it looks bad because y'all a German company. It looks bad due to the history of World War II and, the Third Reich. So you immediately cut ties with him versus just saying, you know what? Listen, we're going to discount the sneaker and the proceeds are all going to go to charity. Y'all could have did that from the beginning versus saying we're going to cut him and drop the stock and the shareholders suffer. You know what I'm saying? And you suffer, the bottom line suffers. Because trust me, people definitely probably going to get laid off or have got laid off at the company. Because they're not producing. They're not going to produce long term. Like you said, they finished.
Yeah, ain't nobody buying Adidas no more.
Yeah.
Let me be honest with you. Nobody buying that shit.
You could have did a philanthropic move and donated the proceeds to charity. You could have did that from the beginning and got somewhat of a tax write-off when it came to your American bottom line.
And that's my whole point. So they want us to believe that out of $1.3 billion worth of merchandise. They're going to donate that money. They really want us to believe that dumb shit.
Right.
But my whole thing to all of it is, like I said, if we do not buy, they will not sell. Period. So I really want to. I'm really interested to see who's still into this bullshit because, like I said, man, his whole thing was dealing with this whole cult behavior. That's all he really is, a cult nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he created a lot of cult followers. And we got to understand when it's all this independent thinking started becoming popular, the number one formula of independent thinking really was the start of divide and conquer. This is why everybody is so much into what they believe in their little groups. And this is also the last trick that they played where black people will never come together because black people are so focused on their particular group and their particular opinion, ideology of things. You see, I don't agree with a lot of shit, but when it comes to chop it up on some real shit, I'll put that shit to the side. You feel me? That's why I try to tell people it ain't about this and that, what you believe and all that. I don't care about that because it's not about that. What this person do, that's on them. What this person believe, that's on them. But if it's a real topic at hand and we're going to talk about it, that's what, or we got to handle something, that's what really need to be handled. All the other shit is out the window. Long story short, they started all this independent shit. Everybody started thinking their opinion matter. Remember months ago, I was saying, man, your opinion don't mean shit no more. When I was screaming on people, I'm trying to tell people the days of you thinking your voice it don't mean shit. That was just something used to spread divide and conquer and have everybody bickering and beefing. They said, well, look, we already got them fucked up no more, man. We don't got to do nothing with them no more. And that's where we stand now. It's all I want people to understand. So now I'm saying on it to say now, we in a time now where you have to wake up on your own and understand what you got to do instead of keep getting fooled and being stupid. Now, look, here we go again. Like I said, it's all here, man. Adidas to sell Yeezy shoes and donate proceeds months after Kanye West split. But remember when it first happened, they already kept telling us subliminal messages. We still have a lot of stock. We just manufactured the new Yeezy that was about to drop. Remember, they was telling us all this. So I already knew they was going to sit on it, like we said, smooth it over, wait till people go back to sleep, and then come back out a year later. But we see that shit ain't going to work. So, like you said, Ronnie, the nigga's a joke.
And trust me, when he leave, they're gonna keep some stock. They're gonna keep stock of that. And what they're gonna do is when Kanye West, when he leave here today or tomorrow, I'm telling you the sales are gonna go through the roof.
Yes,
they're gonna go through the roof.
Yes, they are. And that's that on that, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna drag this out, but we're gonna keep it solid. Now look, we're gonna get into the core of this because I need a female opinion on this. Now look, Janelle Monae, in my opinion, has sold all the way out. It goes with the narrative of these celebrities are fucking desperate. And like I said, she didn't do this when she first came out. We got a grown ass woman in a goddamn Pokemon outfit promoting girl on girl behavior on a national scale to the point where I noticed this video is going viral. I mean, it's out of control. I woke up this morning and I watched ESPN while I'm getting ready. They talking about it on ESPN, a sports channel. This is how I know the shenanigans she pulled is trending, but it's not about that. It's about, look, she didn't come out like that. She played that perfect role, but now that they desperate, they doing a whole bunch of stuff and they're strategically marketing to the gay community. So this is where we at with it now. So as we see right here, because I'm gonna let you chop it up and I'm gonna shut up. Janelle Monae wears Pokemon onesie after all-night orgy and video. What do you have to say about Janelle Monae? Because you probably know way more about her than me.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I never liked her. I don't know what it was, but I never got into her. But I know a few years ago, she dropped an album and the name of the album was Dirty Computer. That was one of the names of her albums. But I always said it's something about Janelle Monae that is off. I don't know what it is. But these female R&B women, like I'm going to say post the 2010 era, I'll take it back even to the 2000 era. You got to watch them. Because, I think Alicia Keys, and people who follow me know and subscribe to me know, it's something about her too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't putting nothing past Swiss Beats wife Eva. So I don't know. But I'm not shocked. I am not shocked. It was always something about Janelle Monae. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this is Janelle Monae or her clone. I'm gonna be
See,
Because I don't know. I think she spoke to Vlad and told Vlad that she got a clone. I don't know, but
she
you
nothing but a black
know,
Doja Cat. She on that same program.
they all applying for LGBTQ credit and seeing if they
Mm-hmm.
get approved or not. So
That's the
that
last
way they
market.
could use, they could use that card. You know what I'm
Last
saying?
market.
To get them by, give them a little leeway, a little capital to make their money back or whatever, and they feel like they're going to pay it back. That's what they all do. That's what they that's what they all doing right now. It's crazy. And it's sad when I personally know people who are, you know, are LGBTQ and they're like, it has to stop. Like people are doing this for clout. Like like
Mm-hmm.
it
Even
has to
they know
stop.
that. Even they
Yeah,
know. Yeah, it's
they
desperate
know it. Like,
because you didn't come out like this. You didn't come out.
right.
Now she came out like that. That's one thing. You didn't do this. See,
Mm-hmm.
you came out playing a role like you was a clean cut woman. You know, you was all about singing and that bullshit. You was selling some bullshit because the whole time you really wanted to be like this. That's all it is. Now
I
let
heard
me ask you.
that.
Yeah.
I heard no. I'm gonna let you act. I heard that she was also. I don't know if the chat know or you know that she was at Mardi Gras wilding out this year. Anybody heard? I heard she was on TMZ like flashing people at Mardi Gras. I heard she been a hot girl lately. Like it's been crazy with her, but I ain't shocked. But what was your question, Fame?
Basically what I was saying is, as a woman, do you think people like her and a lot of the females now are outright promoting this type of behavior on purpose?
It could be on purpose. It could be to sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I mean, like all of it together. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Cardi B did it. Meg The Stallion did it. Nicki Minaj did it. Doja Cat. We already know she's a freaking weirdo. She's like the Lady Gaga of like hip hop and R&B. She's a
Mm-hmm.
freaking weirdo. Janelle Monae is added to the roster. I'm just waiting for Alicia Keys to show her true colors because can't nobody tell me she ain't down with the gang either.
Yeah. Just like we always talk about how the men come in. We always talk about what the men
Mm-hmm.
do, but we don't talk about what the women do.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
Mm-hmm.
what it is. I mean, like I said, this is not about bashing people's sexual behavior. This is about taking sexual behavior and putting it on the goddamn big screens for the whole world, just to market it, just to sell it. And I'm just asking you, Rhonda, because you a mother, you have a child. I mean, do you see this culture becoming popular, a trend? Do you see it? I mean, do you see it becoming a problem somewhere down the line, whether it's 10 years from now, 20, whatever? Where do you see the end result of this culture going to get us or get, period? What do you think?
Confusing confusing the kids. Just honestly, just confusion. Confusion is gonna lead our kids literally to the hellfire. Like that's what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because even though what I'm saying, she's with women or whatever the case may be, it's the promiscuity of things, right? And it's still like what happened to STDs. Everybody's been over the last 3 years, everybody's been talking about COVID, monkeypox, all this stuff like HIV, AIDS, like all that stuff went away. Herpes, syphilis,
Yep.
like, people act like
You
gonorrhea,
act like it's gone.
chlamydia,
Yep.
like that shit could lead you to go blind or lose your life. Like people don't even talk about STDs no more. We done brought back and tried to resuscitate Freaknik, all this
Yep.
stuff,
All the
all this
sexual
toxicity,
nasty behavior. That's right.
nasty behavior, and people are talking about masks and vaccines, and nobody's talking about HIV, nobody's talking about AIDS, chlamydia, gonorrhea, not going to the doctor. When the last time you got checked? When the last time you know what I'm saying, like got your clean bill of health?
Right.
It's crazy. Nobody talks about that no more. It's not a thing. I guess it doesn't exist.
And let's not forget the narrative of, they say all black people care about is sex. They
Mm-hmm.
say we love to have sex more than anybody. We are very highly sexual people. It goes back to slavery. You got to remember when they made us breed, allegedly, they made a lot of blacks breed. So there's a lot of sex going on. Also, back in at this time was, even as it was a time in America, period, where black people, only thing we really had was sex. We ain't had shit else. We had pain, suffering. Only time we felt good was sex. So that is kind of part of our nature, as far as overindulging. But the point of the matter is, we were created to be that way. And to this day, it is exploited, and it is a secret joke that, you know, black people are over sexualized. This is why I broke down every TV show you see with somebody black is behind it. It has to be sex. I don't care if it's The Shy. I don't care if it's Snowfall. You name them all. It got to be a black sex. It got to be a sex scene. Somebody ass got to be naked, because that's how it go down. We always have to be exploited. This is what I was trying to talk about with Angel Reese. I was not trying to diss the young lady. I was just showing y'all my point of everybody great black has to be exploited. Even Beyonce got pictures with her ass out, because they all got to do the same shit. They got to show that box. They got to show that ass. And when I say box, I'm talking about juice box. All right, not a cardboard box. Anyway, man, I just needed somebody else to speak, because I ain't trying to bash her, man. I'm tired of all these black weirdos. I broke it all down, how they all are blending punk rock, white culture into black culture, making it normal, but it's not. So that's all I'm saying. So, hey, y'all got the word from a woman. So, like I said, do you think it's out of control? We just gonna get that clear.
Isn't she a Rock Nation artist too?
Wow, good question. She might be.
I think she's a Rock Nation artist.
She might be. She
Yeah,
might be. I gotta say in the chat.
Be.
Uh-oh. He's an anime. And don't forget, she played that role in that movie as that sex slave too. They always got to slide in a rainbow scene. Yeah, because that's what it's about. They want to flip everybody rainbow. You flip everybody rainbow, that's how it's over with. She was also wilding out at the Met Gala after party, standing on the bar, dancing in a two-piece. That's right. That's right. Weirdo
now,
behavior.
10 years ago, she would never, right? She was very conservative, like never. She was always fully covered, even if her makeup was flawless. She was a cover girl, if I'm not mistaken. She used to be a face for a cover girl, and she was completely covered.
Yep. Yeah, she was. And like I say, it just show where we at with this shit, man. Who's next? Who's next to sell out? And you got to remember, after they all finish using the so-called gay card, they ain't gonna have nothing else.
Yeah.
The number one markets in America right now is the rainbow community and the immigrants. This is what I was trying to tell people. They're not worried about certain people money. Like before, America was based on the family structure. This is why a lot of people, you gotta watch shows like the brands that built America. I told you I watched this on the History Channel, and it shows you how most brands all started. But my point is, all brands originally started to market to the household, the husband, wife, and the kids. Those are not the number one consumers of America no more. They understand the average family is going to be in a struggle. So what money do we need to get now? The number one targeted dollar is the rainbow community and the new immigrants coming in, because the new immigrants gonna buy any product. They not like us and picky and choosy. We like, look, I ain't buying that shit. That's cheap. They gonna buy it. My point is, they are the new consumers. Everything that is going to be sold is going to be marketed to them. They don't care about certain people no more. This is what I was trying to tell people. When we looked at all them people coming in, that's going to be the new tax money. I'm telling y'all, man. That's my opinion. Above and beyond, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the donation, family. Thank you. Also, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. That's family. We do a lot of work and we reachable. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay in the loop. You know what I'm saying? And for the members only, I'm gonna be doing the What's Poppin' show tonight. You know what I'm saying? And my family gonna pull up. We gonna do what we do on a Friday. So, like I say, shout out to everybody that's in tune. We're gonna keep this thing coming, man. We're not gonna hold y'all too long, but we want to make this real short, sweet, and solid. That what, y'all? We all get a front row seat to watch all of this shit crumble. That's what's going on. So I'm glad a lot of people starting to see it now. The desperation. And let's not forget, we still don't know what's up with Jamie Foxx. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to think that whole thing is some fucking Tupac shit. But then again, who knows? Because let's just say if somebody did try to kill Jamie, the best thing to do is make it a shenanigan, make it a who's done it, make it a TV series. Or he alive or he ain't. But the whole time, let's say somebody did drop some fentanyl on him or something, the killer gonna get away anyway if he do die. So I understand this game they playing, but at the end of the day, we just gonna keep watching. Salute to everybody here, man. Thanks for putting up, Ronnie. You got anything else you want to say? You want to speak on anything?
Nah, just keep doing your thing, keep, doing what you're doing. The support is coming in definitely heavy. The members only content is great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just keep being you and doing your thing. And I hope everybody has a good weekend. Shout out to all the mothers, all the
That's
matriarchs,
right. Shout out to all
you
the
know.
mothers. Happy Mother's Day weekend.
It's Mother's Day
Salute
weekend.
to
I'm
all the
in New
mothers,
York.
man. For
It's
real.
85 degrees today in New York. So if you in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, make sure you have you a margarita or something today.
I got another question. Let everybody know where they can find you, all your platforms and things like that.
I'm here on YouTube. I'm on Patreon. I am also on Anchor, Apple, and Spotify. So we kind of really I don't really have a program of when I go live. It's kind of like when I got the time, I'm pulling up. So if you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so whenever I do go live, you're in the know. Um Subscribe to Patreon is $2 per month. You can get exclusive docu-series there. You can get exclusive live streams, documentaries. It's all there. So post about your opinions, all that good stuff.
That's right. We got a lot coming, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Like I say, man, TGIF. I'm glad everybody pulled up, everybody that's catching this live, everybody on the replay. Like I said, man, the vibes is good. We got good energy. Take this good energy and do something with it. That's what it's all about. Episode 437, Fun No Fame, featuring Rondell once again. Y'all know we cook. Shout out to my people. Y'all all know who y'all are. We gonna link up later. And other than that, man, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay right, y'all stay blessed. And once again, happy Mother's Day. Salute to all the mothers and the fathers that hold it down. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But on that note, we gonna leave it like that. We out. Thank you, Ganyu. I don't want to say your name wrong. Like I say, salute to my African people. But as y'all see right here, she just said something real. She said, I'm from Ghana, and one of my Ghana friends told me yesterday that basically people from Ghana are coming into the country and saying that they are gay. And that's why they had to leave Ghana. Exactly. They also using it as an excuse to get out the country. That's the number one thing I wanted to speak on. People got to understand that most of the people coming in this country are outcasts from other countries. That's another thing. Like she just said, remember, all the countries where being gay is not permitted, they sending them here. They're coming here. All the countries that got certain criminal elements, they are unleashing their jails, sending them over here. This is what's going on, y'all. Remember, all you gotta know is history of America. Back in the day, the English, they sent all their criminals here. This is where all the indentured service stuff come from. All they did was repeat history in the new world. This is why I told people we're in a different time. So I also want to say shout out to my people in Africa. I say things that people got to hear, but I definitely got love for my people in Africa too. I got love for all my people. We just got to keep it real that some people do shady shit, whether they're African, black. A lot of our people doing shady shit. And the thing is, they're doing it for Europeans. So anybody that's brainwashed under European influence, they're not our people. I don't care what you claim. So we got to understand that. So I'm glad somebody from Ghana has come and set the record straight. And there's more proof that even they coming, because even when they coming through the borders, they come from different ways. They all know the meetup spot is Mexico. And that's why they're here. So now we all got proof it is official. They closed the border yesterday. Everybody they wanted to be here is already here. The numbers is millions upon millions. And all you got to do now is get in where you fit in, or you will be left out. That's all I'm going to say on that. But thank you. That's another thing y'all saw. She just said, she said most of them are lying just to stay in the country. What are they lying about? What are they using to get into the country? They saying they gay. That's my point. I'm proving again. I told you, gay is the new dollar. You feel me? Gay meaning if you from Africa, you say you gay, you come to America, you get paid. See that? You could be from another country, say you gay, you come to America, you get rich. Why? Because they have many different programs to help gay people. A lot of different things going on. So that's why I say that's the new dollar, that's the new market, and everybody knows it. Thank you once again.